Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing something fun and a little bit different. So I'm getting ready to pack for Seint's annual reward trip to Mexico, to Cancun, which I'm seriously so excited to be able to go there. And it's kind of crazy because I'm usually a last minute packer. So let me know in the comments if you're the type that procrastinates until the very last minute, like the night before, sometimes the day of, depending on your flight, when your flight leaves. But as I was kind of mentally preparing and talking to you about some of my favorite little tricks and tips I'm going to share with you today, I decided to kind of get ahead of it a little bit and share my journey with you. So whether you yourself are in Seint or another network marketing company and you travel quite a bit, maybe to places like tropical places or on a cruise, or maybe you just like to travel like me. I travel all the time. We go to Costa Rica quite a bit with our family. And so I have learned a thing or two about some ways to pack smart, pack light, and not be overwhelmed. And so even if you're a procrastinator, you can still apply some of these tips. But hopefully the things that I'm going to share with you today, which are my top 5 tips for how you can pack for a trip and simplify your life and your trip in the process. And I really hope that these will be a blessing to you. So the first one is going to be super fun, which P.S. Okay, if you're watching this and you're like, what is that on your nose? Like, you need to wipe your nose. I don't know if you've watched my videos before, and feel free, if you want to like and subscribe and follow my journey. But I was afraid I had a basal cell on my nose, carcinoma, and they're pretty sure that's what it is. So I got a biopsy yesterday, and I did have this like little Band-Aid on it. But honestly, I feel like the Band-Aid is like it's worse than the thing. And, anyways, so it is what it is. Let me know if you have had a biopsy or if you have ever had a basal cell, and definitely send all the prayers my way because I'm a little bit nervous about it, but you know what? I'm just going to roll with it. It's fine. So just don't mind what's happening right here. And good thing our makeup, I'm sure will start to cover it well when I'm able to do so, but this just happened yesterday. So, okay. So the very first step or tip for successfully packing for a trip, and this is where it's going to take a little bit of planning on your part. So if you're not a planner, just trust it's going to be worth it, is you're going to want to look at the agenda or the schedule for your trip. So note how many days you're going to be there, because that's really, all you need to pack for. And if you're like me in the past, I tended to overpack because I would just pack all the things that I might wear. But if you get ahead of it and you just take like a notepad and you look at each day, and that's exactly what I do. I either do it in the notes app on my phone or I'll take a physical notepad. And for example, I know like Monday is when my flight is. So I literally might be wearing exactly what I have on right now because this is like my favorite travel outfit. It's just like a comfortable Nuuly situation and my like furry joggers and just some sneakers. So, for example, if you know you're going to be traveling on that day, you only need to wear the things on the plane, right? So you can specifically know that outfit or something that you love and you're going to be comfortable in for whatever that is on that day. So we happen to be getting in pretty late that night. So I know I'm not going to need, for example, a dinner dress. I can probably just stay in what I'm wearing that night. And so that's one less thing I need to worry about or pack, right? But then the other days, so we will be there 5 days, I guess, flying on a Monday, fly out on a Saturday. So I think that leaves like 4 days to do some stuff: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so what I'm doing is I'm kind of looking at each of those days, looking at any planned activities. Like we're going to be doing a fun catamaran trip. We're going to be going over to an island another day. And then, for example, the last night we have a party, a going away party, which I'm excited. And Seint is always really good, but it can be intimidating because they will put out like a color scheme with like a mood board. And I'll show you. I'll pop up the pictures that they gave us for the mood board. And that will be a little hint as to what I'm going to be doing in a minute, which is trying on some goodies to kind of show you what I plan to pack or some of the ways that I do it in my tip number 2. But before I get to that tip number 2, you want to really know what it is that you need. Are you going to be going out to dinner a lot of nights, which this is an all-inclusive resort. So I know we'll be able to go and eat like a nice fancy dinner pretty much every night with my girls, right? We might order in room service one night, but I want to be able to plan for that. So if I'm there for Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, I'm going to pack at least 5 dresses, right? Or 5, it doesn't have to be dresses, but again, a tropical resort in Mexico. I like to wear dresses, so that's why I'm like, okay, I need 5 dresses. And obviously shop your closet first. That's not one of my tips. I thought about putting that in there, but shop your closet first. You do not have to buy things. You don't have to get something new. I can promise you, whether it's Saint or another company or wherever you're going, while it can be fun to kind of treat yourself, it's not always necessary. And you might have something like even hanging in the back of your closet that is maybe a little too tropical for your climate, that if you happen to be going to Mexico, you can bust it out, or maybe something that feels a little too themey that could be absolutely perfect for where you're going. So shop your closet first. That's maybe I'll just throw that in there as another tip for you guys. Shop your closet first. Like, don't feel like you have to go buy something or spend a ton of money. And if you're like me, and actually this is my second piece of advice, is if you already have a capsule wardrobe for your wardrobe. So I have talked about this for years. I haven't been on social media for a minute, so I have a lot of people ask me if I still do this, and I do. I have a capsule wardrobe for my day-to-day apparel, meaning I have a set number of hangers in my closet, and I have a set number that are designated for like dresses and, like little pants and jumpsuits and things like that. I have a set amount for my tops. I have a whole rack for golf, which I think I have way too many golf clothes in my capsule wardrobe. And maybe I'll do a whole, if you guys want me to, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a whole video on a capsule wardrobe, what it is, all the things, I can get into that. But my second tip for you is when you can have a capsule wardrobe yourself, it'll make packing so much easier. Or if you even think about packing in general, where if you can find things that mix and match, and kind of coordinate together. Like I have this jumpsuit that's like, well, it's not really a jumpsuit, but it's like a top and pants that I'll show you guys as I'm kind of packing. And I can wear the top with a skirt earlier, or I can wear the pants would actually be pretty with this top, like with a long sleeve top for just like a casual look. So when you can kind of plan with things that mix and match, it'll be less overwhelming. You won't feel like you have to buy a ton of things. You won't have a crazy heavy suitcase. And having a capsule wardrobe, either for your wardrobe in general or for your wardrobe while you're there, by just narrowing it down to things that work together, things that you can reuse, things that just kind of work together, really, is really all that is. So that's my tip number 2 is the capsule wardrobe. So tip number 3 is going to be the next fun part of this video, which is going to be a try on using Nuuly. So you guys, have you heard of Nuuly? I'm not like an affiliate or anything like that. I will share the link, and I think I don't know. I don't even know what I get. It's just like the share link or something. So anyway, they're not paying me. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. But what Nuuly is it's a monthly subscription, I guess you will. And I think the company, I don't know this, but I think they might be owned by like Anthropologie or something, because they have a ton of the brands that are at Anthropologie or like Free People, things like that. But they also have like Love Shack Fancy. So my teenage daughter loves it because she can get a Love Shack Fancy dress for whatever event that she's going to, or like Farm Rio is another one we got a couple of. But you basically pay a monthly fee, and I think it's $99. I think right now, again, sometimes the prices might change. There might be different levels, but I believe that's what I pay. And then with that, each month I get to pick 6 items of clothing, and it comes in this nifty little box like this. It's like a cloth box that you unzip, and it's like basically you just went shopping, but only for $99. And now some of them are new with tags, as you'll see. Some of them are definitely not. Some of them are well loved. Some of them I can tell have been washed, and maybe they're not something that is supposed to be washed. They're maybe supposed to be dry cleaned, but so it sometimes can be a little hit or miss, but I find that there are way more hits than misses when it comes to Nuuly, especially packing for a trip like this, because I knew, number one, I needed a dress in that color palette, right? And I don't wear, it's kind of like pinks and neutrals, as you saw, and I really just didn't have that much in my closet that fit in with that color palette. And so I was able to sort on Nuuly. I looked at formal wear in like soft pinks and neutrals, and I was able to see all the options, and I narrowed it down, I think, to 2. And so I got 2 different options. And then I knew also, like I said, I needed several other dresses for the other nights, and I just love pretty fun dresses. And so I ordered about 4 for myself. And then funny story, when we were in Costa Rica for spring break, my daughter, my teenager I was telling you about, she saw this adorable other mom that was walking, and she ran up to her and she's like, "Excuse me, can you tell me where you got your dress?" And she said, "Oh, it's Farm Rio." And so Lawson, because we do Nuuly, she was like, we need to see if they have this on Nuuly. And dang if they didn't, and it is seriously so cute. I'll show it to you guys. It's probably gonna be a little small for me because I ordered it in her size, which is definitely at least a size smaller than me. But a lot of times we can wear both sizes. So like one of them, I think I am gonna pack for myself. I think she's gonna wear for Easter this weekend. So if you're like me and you're a mama to girls, Nuuly, especially if they're in, adult size clothes, it is seriously a game changer. So I'm going to do a little try on. I just think that's kind of fun, right? And you can see some of the items and just I can kind of show you like how awesome it is and how it can take so much pressure off of feeling like you have to go buy a bunch of stuff, and it adds an element of fun. And then here's the best part. So whether or not I wear some of these, or if I wear them and get all sweaty on the dance floor, the last night in the dress, all you do is you just put it back in the same bag. You switch out the label, you slap out the label on, and you drop it off at the UPS store, and then you get another one. Like literally the minute that UPS scans it, it's like, all right, you're ready to go. And then you go on and you shop and you get 6 more items. Now I did on this one, I think I got 8 maybe, which is 2 more than what my like monthly amount allowed. And so I think it was $20 extra per item. But because I was trying to shop for myself, my daughter, for Easter, for this trip, I knew I needed some formal wear and some easy dresses. I thought it was worth it to spend $40 extra for me to be able to get in some additional options for me. So let's do a fun try on, shall we? I think this will be fun. So here we go. Okay, so let's do a little unboxing, unpacking. This is going to be so fun. So, okay, this was a total wild card, but you guys saw the little inspiration, and I thought this might be a good one. I'm not really sure. We'll see. But this one, I think is going to be a winner. So you'll have to tell me what you think. But I think this is going to fit the theme and say hello to Sadie Boo really, really well. So we'll try. Here's that dress that I think Lawson is going to like for Easter. So I think I'm just going to show you guys on me. But see how fun this is? Like, look at all these fun colors and tell me if this isn't perfect for packing. So let's try them on. Okay, so y'all don't mind my messy office / guest bedroom, but here's the first option, and I absolutely love it. It's got this like fun slit, and there you can see my other biopsy Band-Aid. Same thing on my arm there, but yeah, I like this. Let me see. I'll let you guys see the back. Yeah, I think this could be perfect. So I feel like I need a little bit of a tan, but the party's the last night, so I could always get a spray tan because hello in the name of skin cancer, right? But yeah, I think this is going to be a great option. And honestly, it fits me perfectly. And Nuuly helps with that because you can look at the different sizes. So I have put on a few pounds. We'll talk about that in a future video. But I know that if something's fitted in the waist or fitted at the top and flowy in the hips, it's usually a good fit for me. So yeah, I like this one. Yeah. Okay, so this one was actually quite a bit of a beast to get into. Once again, when you put on 10 or 15 pounds, makes a difference in things. So I don't think this is the one, but I actually do like it even better now that I actually have it on, and it's really fun. So the other fun thing about this is I can bring it, and maybe somebody else will want to borrow it because it's really fun and definitely fits the theme. I feel like Glinda, the Good Witch. And that's the other fun thing is if you need like a costume or something themed, Nuuly's really good for that. Okay, so this is the one that I think Lawson will probably wear to Easter. I think it will zip on me, but I can't get it zipped on my own. So Mary might get home from school here in a second and maybe come help me. But I think it's super cute. It's also one that I feel like was maybe not supposed to be washed. Like it's kind of crinkly on the shoulders a little bit. And yeah, I don't think it was supposed to be washed. But you know what? We can work with it and I can steam it out. I think it's pretty. Oh, here comes Mary. Come help. Look who I found. Hey, Mary. Hi. Some of you guys might have seen the makeup or the video where Mary did my makeup. I'll make sure to link to it so you can watch it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. She's done more than one video. Oh, and here's Sadie, too. She's excited to see Mary, right? So I've already tried on a couple of these dresses, but Mary, do you think you can help me zip this one and tell me what you think? All right. See, I needed a helping hand. She got it zipped for me. What do you think about this one, Mary? I'm going to Mexico.
For Mexico, I like that one.
You like this one?
Because it's kind of like clear tea, like tropical.
Ooh, it is. Yeah,
Light colored.
totally. What do you think about this as an Easter dress for your sister? Maybe?
Kind of.
Kind of? I don't know if
think,
she'll like it.
A different dress, you know?
Yeah, maybe so. I'll show you the one,
That
actually,
was
because
for
I don't think it's going to
Mexico.
fit me. Let's show the other one that I think Lawson might like. See what you think. You want to hold up that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is the one that the gal in Costa Rica was wearing, and she like flagged her down. It's like, where did that dress come from? And this is the dress. We found it.
Okay.
So I could try it on. I don't know if it'll fit me, but maybe I'll try that one next. Okay, so here's the one that Lawson wanted. And yeah, it's a little short, don't you think, Mary?
Okay.
Yeah, but I think she'll like
I
it.
think it'll fit Lawson.
Yeah, it'll be super cute on her. But this one I probably will skip packing. What is this? Oh, this is from when we did a slime video back in the day, isn't it? Remember that?
Yeah. It was one of our very first videos, but it's probably not on the channel anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if it
I don't
is or
think
not.
It's available anymore.
Dang it, I think we might have it hidden.
Mhm.
Well, that was fun. All right, let's try the next one. All right, Mary, what do you think about this one?
It's good. It's the sleeves, though. Like the.
Too much? Kind of funky?
But do you like it?
Man, I feel like this would be good if someone were expecting. Wait, I hope this wasn't a
that's what I
maternity.
said too.
Wait, is this a maternity one? Oh,
No,
wait.
but that's what I was gonna say too. It looks like somebody.
I mean, I'm not pregnant. I do not need a do not need a maternity dress. But it could be they have maternity on there. And this is another one Lawson picked that I thought we might both could wear. And I mean, I think it's cute. I don't know. It's fun. It's
It looked
funky.
like you were pregnant when you put it on.
It did. I really wonder if this is maternity, y'all. I don't know.
It
We'll
is.
see. We'll look it up. It probably is. Whoopsies. And it definitely will not fit Lawson. This will be like a sack on her probably. But anyway, next. Okay, so Mary ran downstairs to do her homework, but she might be back in a minute. But this is definitely beautiful. So I love this. Yeah, I feel really good in this. And I feel like it's kind of nice and like if you need something kind of modest, I mean, it does have a little peekaboo here, but it's still very like covering. Definitely not maternity, this one, but I love a good like bias cut. It feels so light. This one is for sure getting packed in the suitcase. Definitely going to bring my steamer, but yeah, I'm a fan. Big fan of this one. Okay, so next up, I love this. I think this is super fun. So I love blue. I probably could wear all blue, everything. It is a romper. It is, it kind of accentuates the hips a little bit, but I'm all about, again, embracing and enhancing what I got. And I remember my grandmother, my beloved grandmother, actually, this is her right here. You can see. I think I got her body shape. I actually can wear her. This is my wedding dress, but I literally have her figure there. You can see her. And she was kind of petite, but she was like wider through the hips. And I've kind of learned, to be honest, like that's just going to be a little bit what the shape of my body is. I mean, I'm going to share in a future video something that I'm doing just to kind of stay a little bit healthier because it was going too quickly in the wrong direction, like pound-wise, weight-wise. But honestly, like this is something she would have loved and worn. And I think for that reason, I really like it. So this one is definitely getting put in the suitcase. Okay, last but definitely not least is this beautiful skirt. I like this so much. And I'm putting it with one of my like capsule wardrobe staples. This is just like a little Lululemon fitted shirt that I also wear a lot to the airport with like just some like little joggers and like a, like a jacket, like a lightweight jacket. Or Seint actually gifted us this beautiful cardigan that actually would be really pretty with this skirt too. But this feels so good. It's lightweight. Yeah, it's flattering. This is cute. And I think this came in a bunch of colors. And this one actually still has the tags on it, which is crazy. So, and actually the first dress I tried did also. So sometimes you really look out and it's like getting something new. And you can also buy them too, like and they're discounted. So like if I wanted to incorporate this into my actual capsule wardrobe, I could and buy it at a discounted rate. Or if I just want to wear it and send it back. Or they also have an option where you can add it to the closet, where like maybe I want to rent it again next time. Or if like the size is slightly off on something, you can adjust the sizing for next time. So overall, I think we did pretty well. What do you think? This one's definitely getting packed. This one's getting packed. Jury's out on this one. I don't think it's maternity. It's just like regular farm Rio, but I don't know. We'll see. Lawson. I think Mary and I both agree. We're going to pack that one. This one I'll bring just in case somebody else needs it. And then finally, this guy will be what I will wear to the watercolor party on the last day. So what do you think about this skirt, Mary?
It looks good.
You like it?
I think it's good for Mexico.
I think it is too. It's very comfortable. You want to feel it?
That's really comfortable.
Very comfortable.
This is cute.
Yeah, that one's really pretty. Oh, is that Sadie's bone? She lifted up here. Shocker. All right. So time for me to get packed and show you my last 2 tips. All right, guys, here's my closet. And my light is actually broken up there. And I've got a replacement down there, but I have no idea how to do it. So I'm going to have to get somebody to help me with that. But you can see, like, I kind of have my capsule wardrobe. I mean, it's somewhat, well, it's pretty organized. I like to keep it organized, and then it gets a little bit messy, and then I go back and organize it. But here's all my tops, and I do organize them by color. And here's that golf collection that I was telling you that's a little too much. And then I have my jewels, my shoes. I have some fun things in storage, all my jewelry. So anyway, definitely not a perfect mess, but this is essentially what I'm going to be picking my favorite travel pieces from for the capsule wardrobe, and also where I'm going to be sharing my number 2 or 4 tip, which is my away suitcase. I love it. Okay, so one of the things I decided in advance is what I'm going to wear on the plane. And I decided I liked this top so much and the joggers I already had on. And then this was the cardigan that Seint gave us. Look how fun. It has the Seint logo on it. And this is what I'm going to wear on the plane. Because again, I can wear this cardigan if I'm chilly at night. I'm definitely going to wear this to dinner with that skirt. And then, of course, the joggers are seriously the most comfortable thing. But I look cute, I look comfortable, I feel good. And it's going to be a bit of a long travel day. So I'm not going to pack this. I will leave it out because this is what I'm going to wear, if that makes sense. But I'm already kind of factoring in that I can wear these little shoes with a cute little dress, maybe for breakfast, something cute and casual. So again, that's the principle behind a capsule wardrobe, is only packing the things that work together, and not like I don't need more than 1 pair of tennis shoes, right, to go to Mexico. I don't. These are going to work. So work smarter, not harder. So let's get to packing. Okay, so my number 4 and 5 kind of go together. And the 4th tip is that you don't want too big of a suitcase to pack too much. And then the other way that you don't want to overpack is you want to use little packing cubes, which I'll show you in a minute. So I got these on Amazon. I love my away suitcase. I did spill something, sadly, in it. But man, this thing is amazing. And I remember watching a YouTube video, maybe I can look it up, that helped me decide which size to get. And I decided to go with, like, I don't even know what it's called. Maybe I'll link to whichever one I got. But it is one that is like definitely bigger than a carry-on, because I never ever carry on. I always check. It's worth it to me to not have to lug it. But it's not the biggest one, so that I wouldn't be tempted to overpack, because you can fit a lot in here because you can compress it. And then, of course, I use the packing cubes as well. So those are my tips number 4 and 5. And let's get to packing. I've got my Nuuly goodies here. I've got my list. I've got my closet. Let's do this. All right, you guys. So it's pretty much done. So this is what it's like when you get everything packed in the packing cubes. I have my shoes and the shoe bag that came with this set, and my toiletries, of course, a hat, underwear, all that good stuff. These are my PJs. Don't forget those. Then I'll probably put a few more things in here, just some more toiletry things or jewelry. And then this one won't zip anymore. So I might not link to this particular one because the zipper broke, but they were cheap. So maybe I'll find a better one that has really good reviews on Amazon so that the zipper doesn't break. But this is literally like all of my evening like dresses and stuff. Then I have all my swimsuit cover-ups, my swimsuits. It's pretty much like everything I'm going to be wearing is right here. And then the supplemental stuff is there. And then with this away suitcase, I can actually tamper this down to make it smoosh down if needed. But I've got plenty of room, even room to add. And my friends, that's about it. So hopefully this has helped you, whether you are going on any trip or whether you're packing for maybe even Saint Reunion and you just need some fun travel tips. I hope this has been helpful. And y'all let me know if you like videos like this. So I know I haven't really done a lot when it comes to clothes and fashion, but if you like this, let me know in the comments and make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So, and y'all don't forget to say a prayer for this business. I will be packing and putting on my sunscreen and wearing hats too. So don't worry about that. But y'all have an amazing day. Thanks.